Why does a narcissist discard you, then try to hoover you back? We're going to break that down in this video. Hey, I'm Dr. Melissa. I'm a trauma expert and top doctor. And in this video and on this channel, I help you identify the hidden narcissists in your life, identify their impact on your life, then turn that trauma and that drama into gold, becoming stronger and more powerful than ever before. If that sounds like exactly what you need, click subscribe, click that notification bell so that you don't miss a thing. Today we're talking about why a narcissist would discard you and then try to hoover you back. To a neurotypical person, it does not make any sense. There are so many aspects of the narcissist's mind and disorder at play here. Narcissists are driven by two things. First, narcissistic supply, and second, preservation of their idealized self, their persona, and the made-up world that goes with it. Narcissists get supply in two ways. First, ingratiation, praise, admiration, respect, validation, positive attention. And second, grandiosity through devaluing others. Narcissists are deficient or entirely lacking in empathy. They see other people as objects, not as people who have hopes, dreams, wants, desires, feelings. Narcissists also lack whole object relations and object constancy. This means they flip-flop from seeing themselves and others as all good or all bad. They are simply unable to hold the idea that someone could be both at the same time. The typical pattern with an overt narcissist is idealization, also known as love bombing, devaluation, discard, hoover, repeat. And because of their lack of whole object relations and object constancy, they can be in two stages at the same time. For example, they can sabotage you, devalue you, then invite you to dinner and tell you how important you are to them, which is idealization and love bombing. The typical pattern with a covert narcissist is similar, except once you've seen them without their mask, the discard is initiated and it's rare that they'll try to hoover you back. Once they know you know who they are, they don't want to risk exposure again. So why does a narcissist discard? A narcissist will discard you, the object of their recent relationship, for one of two reasons. Number one, to punish you. They want to cause you significant distress and pain. They want to get you to devalue yourself by begging them to come back, putting them in a position of power and control. And they want to get you to apologize and take responsibility for their actions, or at least not hold them accountable. In this instance, once you've been sufficiently punished and devalued, they will hoover you back, creating a pattern of intermittent reinforcement that strengthens your trauma bond. The next time they discard you, it will be even more brutal. The second reason they discard is because they found a new source of supply. They believe this new source will give them more or higher quality supply for less effort. And because narcissistic supply is like water to them, they must have it. They've already secured a new source of supply before your discard. Heck, they have several sources of narcissistic supply. They have all along. Even after the discard, the narcissist continues to devalue you and receive narcissistic supply. Every time you call, text, like their post on social media, talk about them with a friend, ask for personal items back, or ask for closure, you devalue yourself in their mind. This fuels both the attention-seeking and the grandiose nature of the narcissist. You make them relevant. Eventually, you start to forget about them, become indifferent, move on. At that point, they no longer receive supply from you. You are suddenly higher value. They've also started devaluing their new source of supply and now no longer see that person as all good. You shift from all bad to all good, and now they want to keep you as a backup source of supply. They may even want to shift you into a higher position in their supply hierarchy. Now they will Hoover in an attempt to regain relevance and narcissistic supply that they've lost. But it won't last long. If you open that door, you're inviting them in to punish and devalue you once again, repeating the pattern. If this video resonates with you, type "I'll close the door" in the comments. Then like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear this message. And if you're ready to break that trauma bond, to truly heal, to connect to yourself once again, to shift from narcissist victim to anti-fragile narcissist survivor, I invite you to join me at liveantifragile.com. I'm Dr. Melissa, and I will see you in the next video.